More safety with 360-degree camera and more peace of mind from 25490 Drive Lane, the award-winning MG ZST. It's the more you've been looking for.
Hey there, it's David Chirac with your national briefing. Making news today, the federal police join the hunt for overpriced rats, and a drone dangles a sausage, saving a lost dog in the UK. Let's get into it. It's been another challenging day when it comes to COVID case numbers, though, as well as deaths. We've so far seen around 64,000 infections overnight. Sadly, there's been 80 deaths over the same period. More than half of those have been in New South Wales. A warning, some may find this next story distressing. The state's chief health officer, Chirac, says an investigation is underway into the exact cause of death of an infant who contracted the virus last month.
The coroner and the forensic pathologists that support the coroner are working very hard to get the answers that, most importantly, the family want.
While leaders have responded following news WA is keeping its hard border closed indefinitely, despite previously planning to open things up early next month. Federal Treasurer Josh Frydenberg has posed the question, if not now, then when? Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk had this to say.
From my understanding of what he announced, he's actually put in some compassionate grounds, and I know there's a lot of people here who've got relatives over there as well. That is a matter for him.
Speaking of the Sunshine State, it's announced plans to get rats made domestically in the hopes of bucking the current national supply issues. The federal police are now looking into rat price gouging. There's been reports of retailers illegally selling the tests for 20% above their purchase price. AFP Assistant Commissioner Nigel Ryan says those caught out could spend up to 5 years behind bars.
For a $66,000 fine. The message is clear. Don't risk jail time or a significant fine for a few extra dollars.
The consumer watchdog is also keeping an eye out for potentially dodgy sales. Australian and UK officials are meeting in Sydney to discuss strategic partnerships. It's the first face-to-face discussions between respective defence and foreign affairs officials since the start of the pandemic. Our Defence Minister Peter Dutton says the Auckland meetings continue a proud partnership between both nations in what he claims are uncertain times.
The Prime Minister and I and others have spoken about this period in the Indo-Pacific being not dissimilar to the 1930s, and so it is incredibly important that countries that share values, like the United Kingdom and Australia, stand up once again.
And a team trying to rescue a dog from marshland in the southeast of England have had to get creative to get the job done. The Jack Russell was walked to safety using a sausage hanging from a drone.
The Snooze Super Summer Sale is now on. Save up to 50% on mattresses and up to 40% on bed frames. Exclusions, T's and C's apply.
Victory for our Aussie women in the opening Ashes T20 against England in Adelaide last night. The Aussies chased down 170 with 3 overs to spare. Talia McGrath telling Fox Sports it's the perfect start.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun, really. I'm really enjoying my cricket at the moment. I've found a really good blueprint that works for me, especially from a batting point of view. So, yeah, I'm just rolling with that and, yeah, enjoying cricket.
Nick Kyrgios has gone down to Daniel Medvedev in the Oz Open, and the Bullets are out to claim back-to-back wins for the first time this NBL season when they host the struggling Sydney Kings in Brisbane.
And 31 in Cairns for the rest of today, down to 24 tonight, the same again tomorrow, a shower or 2 and 31 degrees. Our Listener app is the new home of radio, podcast, music and news. Join up to listen live or on demand now.